Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to PayPal at Deem by any means. There go to Cash App, $ Deem by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much, much, much appreciated, y'all. Um, this anti-PBC hate and Shakur Stevenson excuses that y'all keep making is just crazy. Y'all say that y'all want to fight. Y'all not real Shakur Stevenson fans. Y'all nut huggers. Y'all literally nut huggers. I heard people say yesterday that Shakur Stevenson can do whatever he wants. That is true. But he can't complain about the decisions that he make afterwards, though. What is this anti-PBC hate? I just don't get it. So you could call out all the PBC fighters, but you don't have to go over there to sign with them? That don't make sense, but y'all understand that for everybody else, every other promotional company, y'all understand that about. Y'all okay with Shakur going to Eddie Hearn, who don't even got fighters for him to fight, but mad at people like me that tell him he should go to PBC when he got 4 fights there that got a storyline and are actually people we want to see him fight. But because y'all were more worried about protecting Shakur Stevenson instead of actually wanting him to get the fights that will make him a bigger star, that's the part I don't understand. What bigger fight do he have out there than Gervonta Davis? Shakur Stevenson should have one goal: to fight Gervonta Davis. Nothing else. Because everything that he wants to accomplish goes through Gervonta Davis. And when people try to sit up here, you can't make him a star by you talking on your YouTube channel. He sold less against damn who the boy he just fought. See, I can't even think of the name right now. He just sold less against the boy Arthur than he did against Yoshino in the same place. His numbers ain't go up; they went down. He's not fighting on pay-per-view. He was just fighting on Thursdays, but y'all okay with that? And then when he don't get the fight, y'all gonna sit up there and say somebody ducking him. You can't be a free agent and say somebody ducking you when you had a chance and an opportunity to go see what's up. And then I have people like, yo, Deem, how you know what PBC offer him? I don't know, and neither does Shakur. Because if they didn't offer him something that he likes, he's supposed to tell us that. Because all I heard Shakur Stevenson say is, they not going to let me fight Tank right away. You're not going to fight Tank right away if you don't sign with him. You can sign anywhere else. You're still not going to fight Tank right away. All you did was make it even that much harder. Why include a middleman when you don't need a middleman? Why would you want to go to another promotional company when they have at least 2 fighters, matter of fact, 3 fighters that you said you want to fight? Can't no other promotional company offer Shakur Stevenson what the PBC can offer him. Not one. Not one. Matchroom don't got the people at 135. He just left Top Rank. So, Miss Me, well, Dean, he got Top Rank. Yeah, he left them. We already know that. We thought he was going to go back there. He didn't go back there. So now what's left? Matchroom, that don't have nobody. Golden Boy, who has 1 person or 2. The kid Schofield, stop playing with me. We not, whatever. Okay? And then PBC. Who can Golden Boy and Matchroom offer him better than Frank Martin, De Los Santos, Pitbull Cruz, Gervonta Davis, Jose Venezuela? Name it. It don't even matter. My point is that you owe us to go get the fight that you said you wanted. You're the B-side, bro. You're not on pay-per-view, and I love Shakur. I'm just not going to do what y'all other YouTube channels do and lie for him. Shakur can do whatever he wants. Yes, that's true. He can do whatever he wants. He just can't complain about getting criticized about doing whatever he wants, though. Don't see, y'all like to say stuff and leave it incomplete. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah. So when you fighting Mark Chamberlain, when you fighting Kid Schofield, I don't want to hear nothing then. I don't want to hear you complaining. Y'all telling him he ain't got to go to PBC, and y'all don't even know what PBC is offering. You're just talking because it's anti-hate. Y'all keep saying that y'all want him to fight Gervonta Davis, but don't want him to take the easiest route to go get it? He don't even have 3 other fights, 4 other fighters that's in other promotional companies that even got a storyline. People want to see Shakur versus De Los Santos too. Yes, they do. People want to see Shakur versus Frank Martin because that got a storyline. People would love to see Shakur versus Pitbull Cruz. And then the only excuse is they're not going to let me fight Gervonta right away. Bro, you're not fighting Gervonta till next summer no matter who you sign with. But why would you want an extra promoter, an extra hand in your pocket when you don't need it, when you already got Jay Prince in your pocket? Tell me how that makes sense. But y'all got Shakur best interest though. So y'all don't want him to make the most money he can make. Y'all don't mind an extra hand being in the pot. Because if it's a cross-promotional fight, dummies, if it is a cross-promotional fight, that means that cross-promotion, whoever that is, they get a slice of that pie too. And guess what Gervonta gonna do, y'all? Because this only business sense is what I would do. You didn't sign right under us, and you added an extra person to this fight. So what I was going to give you, no, I'm taking more than that now. Because I got to pay them. You know, Top Rank, Matchroom, Golden Boy, whoever it is, they got to get a cut now. You would have got a bigger slice of the pie if you was just directly under us. But y'all Shakur fans, though. Nah, y'all nut huggers. That's what you are. You're a nut hugger. And y'all got anti-PBC hate. I don't care where somebody signs. All I care about is them putting themselves in the best position to get the fights that they say that they want. But that just goes over people's heads. No, it's not smart for Keyshawn Davis to leave Top Rank right now because he's in position to be a champion, and the guy that he's in position to be a champion for is with Top Rank. So, no, that wouldn't make sense for a Keyshawn Davis to do it. William Zepeda, it don't make sense for him to leave Golden Boy. Why? Because Golden Boy is going to promote him because he's a Mexican fighter. I mean, they got him being the #1 contender in every single sanctioning body out there. Yeah, if you're a Mexican, I'll be all for Golden Boy. If you was a Mexican fighter, I'll be telling you that Golden Boy is not a bad option for you. Even though they don't have the best track record with Mexican fighters, Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez. The 2 faces of boxing is on PBC, but y'all sit up there and got so much anti-PBC hate. Soon as somebody bring it up and say, Shakur, go see what's up with PBC. And then you know what they'll tell me? But Dean, what about Jaron Ennis? He didn't sign with PBC. You know the difference between Shakur and Jaron Ennis? Jaron Ennis went to go see PBC first. That's the difference. He saw what PBC had to offer. They and those guys weren't willing to fight him. So then he was left with no other option. That's why we don't say that Jaron Boots Ennis ain't do everything he could do to get Mario Barrios, ain't do everything he could do to get Stan Jonas. That's why it looks like they are ducking him. So we don't care who Jaron Ennis fights because we know that he tried everything he could do to get the other champions in that weight division to fight him. Shakur hasn't done that. And I'm going to hold him accountable. But when it was Devin Haney, Shakur fans understood it then. It's funny how it gets changed around. Those same YouTube channels, same Shakur Stevenson fans, when it was Devin Haney, they understood that then. Oh, you using Tank name for clout. Why you ain't go over there and try to fight Tank? It's the same thing. Y'all, the main guys y'all call out, you don't even go to where they are to fight them. Like you're a pay-per-view star or something. Shakur ain't got to do what Shakur ain't got to do. Shakur never even been on pay-per-view. What is y'all talking about? Bud Crawford is having a hard time selling, and Shakur's not the star that Bud is. What are y'all talking about? Shakur didn't even crack $1 million in his live gate. Gervonta Davis just did 24 million or something like that. That's a big difference. Oh, yeah, he was in his hometown. Gervonta Davis was not in D.C. or Baltimore. And if you went to PBC and then they don't give you a Gervonta Davis fight, I'll call Gervonta Davis a duck every day. Every single day, I will be making a video talking about Gervonta Davis is a duck. Gervonta Davis is ducking Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson went over there, Al Heyman and them lowballed him. They didn't offer him Gervonta Davis, so I'm on their neck. But he's not even putting me in a position to be able to do that. So when you don't fight Gervonta, I don't want to hear nothing about its business and cross promotions and Eddie Hearn and blah, 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 because you had a safe path right to it. You're not going to convince me that PBC don't want Shakur Stevenson. You can't convince me of that. And if you're a big Shakur Stevenson fan and think that he's a star and all that, then how can you convince yourself of that? Why wouldn't PBC want him if everything you say about him is true? Y'all got a lot of scary talk out here. Yeah, because y'all know I'm gonna be, y'all know y'all not consistent. That's the problem. See, me, I actually like Shakur. I actually want what's best for Shakur in his career. You can't name me 4 fights that's better for Shakur Stevenson than what the PBC can offer him, where he won't have to do a cross-promotional fight neither to do it. He don't need to fight Williams Zepeda. He don't need to fight Berinchek. You know why? Because he could fight all those fighters I said, and then Loma and they say, well, what if Loma beat Tank? The problem is Loma could beat Tank. Could. That could happen. But a lot of people don't think it's going to happen. You can't base stuff off of what could happen. I could go outside and get hit by a car today. Loma could beat Tank, and then there's a big chance he don't. So, and guess what? If Loma did beat Tank and Shakur went to the PBC, y'all, and now the belt was with Top Rank, I wouldn't hold Shakur accountable if he couldn't get the Loma fight done, because we all know how Bob Arum is. You know how we will all know that? Because everything Shakur Stevenson said on his way out of the door. That's why. But if Gervonta wins, Gervonta will have 2 belts. Shakur will hold the other, and then Berinchek will have the other. So if you're already on PBC and the guy in your division has 2 of the other belts, name me 3-4 fights better than the PBC can offer him. So y'all go off of y'all feelings. I'm talking about facts and what is actually the best move for you. Name me a fight right now that somebody else can offer Shakur Stevenson that we'll be more intrigued by than Della Santos 2. Name me one. Name me one fight that's better than him versus Gervonta Davis. Name me another fight that you're more interested in than him versus Frank Martin when they already got a storyline. Name me one. Y'all can't, man. That's the problem. You say that you want the best to fight the best. Then people like myself are telling Shakur Stevenson this is the easiest way to fight the best. They are literally 3 of the best guys at your division. Literally, not figuratively, y'all. Literally. Della Santos is ranked number 4. Frank Martin, y'all already know, was ranked number 3, number 4. Then you got that mama, there goes that man. Not to mention Pitbull Cruz. So guess what Shakur could do? Shakur could be undisputed, could wind up getting undisputed at 135, and then be automatically in line to fight Pitbull Cruz, who he might unify with somebody and win those fights. We can what if all day. Right now, what is the best deal for Shakur Stevenson? Because guess what? They can offer you guaranteed money, but the problem is ain't nobody going to show up to your fight. That is an issue. If they can't recruit their money, that is an issue. All of this duck scary talk. Y'all don't really want that man to fight Gervonta, dog. Y'all don't really want him to fight Gervonta. What y'all just want to keep doing is for him to do something else so y'all can keep running with narratives about him not fighting Gervonta. Gervonta said, I want him, but he know what he got to do to get the fight. That's what Gervonta said. Oh, well, Dean, he could sign for a 1-fight deal, 2-fight. He could sign for a 1-2 fight deal. Let me ask you, what would be better? Shakur Stevenson being able to be a co-main on a Gervonta and Loma undercard, or him fighting Mark Chamberlain in goddamn Newark, New Jersey somewhere? That's probably going to do, if that did 900,000. Mark Chamberlain is going to do maybe minimum 900,000 again. What would get more eyes on you? And you'll be able to jump in the ring and talk crazy to Gervonta. Yeah, y'all, I signed with PBC. Tank's still scared to fight me. I'm jumping in. I'll be talking crazy if I went to the PBC. I'll be talking crazy. Yeah, Gervonta ain't got no excuse not to fight me now. He literally wouldn't. But y'all not telling him that. Y'all telling them, it's okay, Shakur, you can do whatever. You the best, buddy. We here, we root, and do whatever you want to do. You could do whatever you want to do. You just can't complain about the results. Y'all already know what this is, right? Dean, by any means. And I holla at y'all.